Hello and welcome to today's Capping Corner. We are going to talk about the Belmont Stakes, and it's a little different compared to past years. It's only 9 furlongs. Of course, it's for 3-year-olds, and this time it's the first leg of the Triple Crown. And the favorite is going to be Tiz the Law. So let's talk about him. He won the Florida Derby, and he also won the Holy Bull Stakes. He won those races by 4 and 3 lengths, so he's a very talented horse. He drew post 8, and he wants to run on the outside, so he's where he wants to be. I think he's the one to beat. How about you?
Yes, I think this the law is the horse to beat. He's going to be the heavy favorite, and I think it's going to rain on Saturday. And also he lost over a sloppy track at Churchill Downs at 2. Okay, he just lost by three quarters of a length. He has been demonstrating a lot of talent. I think he's going to win the race.
Are you sure it's going to rain? Where did you hear that?
I just hear that, but I think okay, if it doesn't matter the rain. He just lost by three quarters of a length, and I think he had some trouble that day on the stretch on the Kentucky Jockey Club Gold Cup.
Yeah, he doesn't like traveling on the inside in the pocket.
Yes. And now he looks really professional today, so I think he would be very tough to beat.
Let's talk about Tapit to win. He's going to go to the lead, but there's other speed in the race in 4 left. So do you think Tapit to win can get a good trip setting the pace?
I think Tapit to win is a kind of wise guy in this race. Everybody's talking about him because he won very easy last time out. Okay, he won an allowance. That day he faced horses like Mystic Guide, Country Grammar, and those are good horses, but they are not in this level. I know he ran over very fast fractions, but it's not the same to run fast fraction in this level. I think he will feel the pressure, maybe the pressure of four left. Four left, he could be a rabbit, I think. Also, this the law has speed. Dr. Post, I think, will show some speed this day. Pneumatic is also a horse that can make a move early. Also, Modernist has some speed. So I don't think Tapit to win will get that easy lead.
He could win if they leave him alone, but I'm going to bet against that. I don't think he's going to be on my tickets.
Oh, me neither.
Let's talk about Pneumatic. He's on the outside, and he's actually a pretty talented horse, I think, for a horse with only 3 starts. He was third in the Matt Win Stakes, but he was on the inside contesting the pace, and I just think he got a little tired contesting the pace with NY Traffic. And Maxfield is a good horse, so I can't knock Pneumatic for losing to him. What do you think of Pneumatic?
Pneumatic is a good horse. Okay, he tried to win this race and sadly he tired a bit on the stretch. Okay, New York Traffic is a horse with more experience, so Pneumatic is a horse that can move forward.
I agree. I think he's either my second or third choice.
Okay, Sol Volante. Sol Volante he just won 10 days ago and is running the Belmont Stakes. Do you think is that an issue or not?
No, I don't think it's an issue. I think it was just a workout for him. But I am concerned about who he beat in the race. I mean, look at the runner-up. Has anyone ever heard of the horse called Jesus' Team?
Jesus team. Yes, but Jesus team just got the second place because the pace duel between Chivalry and Ete Indian. And both horses are okay. Chivalry looks like a good horse to me.
Yeah, good point. I think Chivalry is a good horse actually because he did all the work and he put away at the Indian. But another problem with Sol Volante is that he's a closer and he's going to be, what, 9 or 10 lengths off the pace. I just don't like that kind of horse in this kind of race. I think he could finish second or third, but I don't like him to win.
Yes, I agree. I think Sol Volante, I'm not sure he can win, but he will run well. Maybe he can pick a piece in this race, maybe a second or third place. Only if the pace collapses, he can win. But I think this is a horse that may probably needs more ground.
He said his
Or
future is on turf.
yes, I think he's a tough horse, but he's doing very well on dirt. So maybe in the future he will be a really nice tough horse. But today he's running well on dirt.
Let's talk about Dr. Post. He's 5-1 on the morning line. I think that's a little low. He only won a stakes race at Gulfstream by 1 length, the Embridled Stakes, and he beat Attachment Rate and Americanas. I just don't think this horse is good enough. He would have to improve several lengths against this kind of field. Do you like him?
No, I don't like him. I think he would be overbet in this race. I remember he beat a horse the attachment range. Attachment range did not change leads on the stretch that day. And I think that cost him the win. I also watched the race. Dr. Post looked
Tired?
maybe on the last turn. If you play Dr. Post, okay, you almost throw the ticket because he didn't look like a winner on the last turn.
Yeah, Attachment Rate looked like the winner, but he couldn't switch leads.
So I think he will be really overbet on this race. Maybe he would be low than 5-1. Only because he's on the winning streak, he's a pleasure horse, and Irat Ortiz is on the saddle.
Yeah, I think Pletcher's going to bring his price down. And in the UK markets, Dr. Post is the third choice, so I think he's going to be very popular. I kind of like Modernist. He's 15-1 on the morning line, and he was third in the Louisiana Derby. And I could forgive him for that because Wells Bayou got away with an uncontested lead. Before that, Modernist won one of the divisions of the recent Star Stakes. I think this is a well-bred horse. He could move forward at a price. What do you think?
I think, okay, he's working very well for this race, but he has not raced since March. Yes, that is a lot more than 3 months. Maybe that would hurt him a bit. I think this horse would make some noise, maybe in the Kentucky Derby. Not sure on Saturday. I think he can run well, but maybe 3 months of layoff is too much.
He does have some tactical speed, so he's not going to be too far back. Maybe third or fourth or fifth. I like that about him.
Yes, but his best races has been near the lead. He broke his maiden, gate to wire. In the recent start, okay, he took advantage from the rail and was sent. One main gate to wire.
That's true. We'll see. I think the price is right, though. If he's 15-1, it might be worth the shot.
I think that's a horse to use underneath on Saturday.
Any other horse you want to talk about?
Not really. Maybe max player, but okay, he hasn't run since February. That's too much. Maybe this is just a prep for future races.
I don't really like the Aqueduct group. Every year the Aqueduct group is the weakest group in the Kentucky Derby. This is not the Kentucky Derby, but it's the same
Yeah.
idea. I think the good horses go to Gulfstream, and the bad horses are at Aqueduct.
Yes, he beat Chotsky, Portos, and it is a very low level according compared to these horses.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use Max Player. Are you?
No, me neither. We forgot Farmington Road,
Oh
not
yeah.
the other Fletcher horse, the other Fletcher.
Well, my problem with him is the same as Sol Volante. Farmington Road is going to come from maybe even farther back, maybe even like 15 lengths back. And I just can't trust him if he's going to be that far back. I don't know if he's going to get the right pace. He's only going to get a piece. He's going to complete the superfecta maybe, but he's not going to win.
Yes, Farmington Road has a good race over the slab. That was in the Oakland Stakes. He was second to Mr. Big News that day. Okay, he's a horse that needs pace to win, and maybe he's a Derby horse. Maybe 10 furlongs is a good distance for him, not 9 furlongs. I'm not using him this weekend, but I think he would make some noise in the Kentucky Derby.
When he broke his maiden, he actually showed some speed. He was third in the race before moving, and I wish he could revert back to that style.
Yes, I don't know why Fletcher changed his style.
Okay, you want to wrap it up?
Yes, okay. If I'm going to play on this race, maybe I'm going to play on a trifecta using that will hurt all the value, but I I like this the lot on top. And maybe I'm using Modernist in Sol Volante and probably Pneumatic underneath.
Well, I guess we have almost the same horses. I'm conceding the race to Tis the Law as well. I kind of like Pneumatic for second or third, Modernist for second or third, and Sol Volante maybe second, third, or fourth. So we have the same picks.
Okay.